Welcome back to everybody who's just joining. Hope everybody's doing great. We're back here live on TikTok to analyze and trade. Let's double tap on the screen. Let's get the likes to 2,000. Once we are at 2,000 likes, then we get started. Those who are watching on the other platform, make sure you hit the thumbs up button as well. I'm gonna share. Let me share the live on my Telegram. Yeah. Alright, so let's double tap. Welcome back, guys, to another amazing live session. Hope everybody's doing great. Once we get to 2,000 likes, then I'll get started with the analysis. If this is your first time joining, welcome. It's great to have you here. What I do here is provide you guys with trading education and also do trades with you guys. If I see a good trade setup, then I'll take it live, and the purpose is to just show you guys how you can make money from trading. Okay, so this is a great place to be in. If you are a beginner, you can definitely learn a lot from this live session. I encourage you to follow me here if you want to learn more. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, and if you want to get more involved with my community, make sure you go to my Telegram group. You'll see links there that will direct you to various places. Okay, so let's go to the TikTok bio right now, and you'll see a link. Make sure you join it. Okay, so we're gonna get started very shortly here. We are already at 2.8. Thank you guys for making that possible. Thank you to everybody who's tapping. Appreciate it. Those watching on the other platform, please kindly like this live as well. Hit the thumbs up button, and I hope you guys can hear me. Let me know in the comment section if y'all can hear me. Okay, so okay, all right, yeah. Can you close the second tab? Well, if I close it, the only reason why I have it open is just because I can't really, I'll have to be switching back and forth. But you know what, it's fine. Let me just do that. Provide a better experience. There. I'll just be switching because I'm using one screen right now. So yeah, I'm not at my usual setup, my usual office where I have multiple monitors. So right now I have to be switching back and forth between this YouTube live. So yeah, okay. So anyways, we are gonna start now. So guys, make sure you keep tapping as you're listening in. Continue to tap on your screen. Happy New Year, Hamza. Hamza, thank you. Happy New Year. Good afternoon. Sell or buy. Have not analyzed. Thank you, Recipe Boss, for the ice cream. Appreciate it. Okay. So as always, I'm gonna start off. This live session is only going to be 1 hour maximum. The next time I'll come live again is going to be in the evening at around 9 p.m. Eastern time, and this one is a little bit more longer. For this one, I tend to stay live for at least 2 hours. Okay, so yeah, so be sure to join me on the evening session as well, which starts later today at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Follow me on TikTok and join the group so you can stay connected. Okay, link is in the bio. Now our live here, usually what we do is analyze the market. That's what I usually start with. I'm going to just analyze and mark out areas where we could look for potential trades, and I tend to look at a few pairs. The main one is gold, and then I will look at a new pair that I've added on my list is Audi USD, and GBP USD, and what else? Crude oil is another one, but we'll see. Usually try to analyze at least 3 pairs maximum. If there's time, then I'll analyze more. Okay, And yeah, mark out the areas where you can look for potential buyers or sell, and then you take it from there. And then the next part of the live session is the teaching portion, but I'm debating on whether I should do that on the morning session. We'll see. If I have enough time, then I'll dive into, share with you guys tips and things that can help you in your trading journey. Okay, so that's basically it. Um, that's the schedule for today. Okay, so let's start with the analysis. We're going to analyze gold. I'm going to just map out the areas to look for a buy or a sell, and then we'll look at the next pair, which will be, we'll look at GBP/USD. Okay, so I hope you guys can see my screen. Let me just check on YouTube. Okay, I can't see that chat clearly. Anyways, yeah. Okay, let's start. Double tap on your screen, guys. Let's get the likes to 10,000. All right, so I have gold here on the screen, looking at the 15-minute time frame. Hope you guys can see my screen. I know on TikTok it looks a little bit, it's not as clear, but we'll manage. Okay, so gold is currently trading at 26.71. That's the current price, and it's currently going up, right? So the price drop, yeah, about since yesterday's actually, it's just been like, if you look at the overall trend, if I zoom out, it's obviously downward. Price is going downward. And then recently, I think from Monday, yesterday, we saw the price go up a little bit, and now it came back, and now it's going back up. Okay, so I just want to mark out the areas where we can look for the next sell. Since the price is going up, we want to buy, but areas to buy, this is based on my strategy. I actually sent out a buy on the VIP group few moments ago, and that buy played out. So the areas to buy was around 26.63. Sorry, not 26.63. So the area to buy was around 26.61, 26.62. Okay, and that was a signal. That's why I gave out that signal for buy. And then the target, first target was 26.63, which played out. Second target was 26.68 or 66. That one played out as well. So right now I'm already out of the buy. I took a buy at around 26.61, and the buy played out, so I'm out. I'm now entering a buy again. Areas where I will look for potential buys is below the next support, where I believe price can bounce off of. So looking at this chart here, let me just push this. Okay, so the next best area where I would like to buy, if the price comes to it, of course. Okay, it's not guaranteed that it is coming to it. I will need to analyze like the overall market direction to know where the price is heading exactly. But for now, if the price returns back to this level that I'm marking out, then I would look to enter buy there. But if it doesn't, it's fine. I would just wait for the next, the next support or whatever to be formed, and then I'll look for buy. So this is 26.56. Okay, so 26.56 would be like the next best area for a buy. All right, so what we want to see is the price. Well, we currently have this resistance here, or support, sorry, 26.59. So where that yellow line is at, that is the current support. Okay, that's basically the support, the new support that price created for this upward movement. Okay, this is the new support here price created. So what we want to see is the price, if it returns, it will break this support, right? If the price is coming back, high chance it will break this one, 26.59, and then we can look to buy at 26.56. Okay, and then the stop loss, would be, let me just mark it here, around 26.51 is where we would want to set our stop loss. Okay, so this is a potential trade if the price comes to that area, 26.56. So it's going to be between 26.56 and 26.57. All right, so 26.56, 26.57. Well, let's even say 26.58. You can get an early entry from there. Okay, so between 26.56, 26.57.47. Okay, so this is the support here where I have the blue line. Okay, so price comes there, then you can look for a buy, and then you set your stop loss at 26.51. Okay, below this red line. All right, so that's area for buy if it comes to play. Now then, for a sell, the next resistance we're looking at where the price may react from. Let's see. Okay, so we have current resistance right now at 26.74.75. This is the current resistance that the market is struggling to break right now. So that's 26.75, 26.74. Price is currently struggling to break that resistance. I believe it's on its way to break it very soon. So once it breaks that resistance, the next area where you look to sell is going to be around 26.82 and 26.80. So between 26.82 and 26.80 would be the next area to actually enter a sell. Okay, but this current resistance, the price is approaching, I'm not gonna enter a sell there, just because there's the chances of the price going back down is yeah, it's a little bit risky to try to sell here, just because, you know, the more times the price comes to a resistance and gets rejected from that, you know, the weaker that resistance becomes. So price now has a higher chance of breaking it if it comes back to that resistance again. Okay, usually I say after the third retest, the fourth one is usually when the price is going to be able to break that resistance. Same thing with the support. So this current resistance is at 26.75. Once we break above that, we are going to go all the way to 26.80, 26.82, and that is where we want to look for a sell. Okay, so that's it. Just look for a sell. If it happens during this live, then we'll take the trade. If it doesn't, then just make sure you mark this area on your chart. This is between 26.80 and 26.82. This is where you want to look for a sell next for gold, and then you want to target, once you take a sell at that area, so 26.80, 26.82, you will take profit around 26.76. Okay, so 26.76, that's number one TP, and then the second one will be around 26.71. Okay, and then for your stop loss, you want to set your stop loss at 26.90. Okay, yeah, 26.90 is where you want to set your stop loss. All right, so I'm gonna just write this down here for those who may not you know, it may be hard to remember, so I'm gonna just write it down. Let's keep tapping on our screen, guys. Double tap. Let's get the likes to 10,000. I don't know why we're still at 6.6. Kindly tap on your screen, guys. Welcome back to everybody who's just joining. Hope you guys are doing great. Right now I'm just analyzing gold, and this is what I do on the live. Whenever I come live, I'm here to analyze and provide you guys with free trading education. Okay, what indicator do you have on? I don't have any indicator. I don't really use indicators, so yeah, I don't really have an indicator on the chart right now. I'm just using pure price action. Okay, so for those who are just new, make sure you follow me here on TikTok and join my other group. The link is in the bio. I just can't say the name because of TikTok policy and all that. I'm gonna not try to say the names, but I have another group that you can join to stay connected with the community. link is in the bio, so just head over to my bio right now. You're gonna see the link there. Okay. All right, so let me write down this thing that I just talked about. So set a limit. Okay, or let me just say, you can set a limit order if you want. Okay, so sell gold at 26, yeah, 2680. So between 2680 2682. Okay, and then the SL is at 2690. Okay, and then the TP TP is at the TP number 1. So TP take profit number 1 is at 2676, and then you have your TP number 2, 2671. Okay, or 71. Okay, so this is a potential setup that you can set a limit. You just set a limit order from that area, or you can just wait for the price to come there. With this trade, you don't really need a confirmation. Okay, you don't really need a confirmation. Just when the price comes to 2680, you can just enter sell right away. Okay, so this is it here. Hope you guys can see it. All right, how do you add TP1 and TP2? So how do you add TP1 and TP2? So basically, whenever you're trading, if you're going to target, there's 2 TPs, right? TP1, TP2. So the way I do it is I will open 2 position, right? I'll open 2 trades, and then I'll close the first one when the price gets to 2676, which is the first TP. I'll close my first trade, and then I'll keep holding the second one until the second TP. Okay, so I'll keep holding the second one until the second TP, and then yeah, so now once the price gets to the first TP, I'm gonna now move my stop loss to break even. All right, so my stop loss is not gonna move once the price hits first TP. I now move my stop loss for the second trade, exactly around my entry or slightly above it, because sometimes the price may return back to my entry, break it a little bit, and return back to hit the second TP. So I just move the stop loss at entry or slightly above it. You understand? So that's how you set it up. You open 2 trades, and then you basically close once the price gets to the TPs and stuff like that. You can set it up if you're, I don't know if that answers your question, but if your other question is how to set it up on the trading platform that you're using, then that one is like, it involves a few steps, so I can't really show it here just because I can't open the trading platform on this. Yeah, so if I was able to like show it, I would, but for now I recommend going on YouTube and just look up how to set up take profit on MetaTrader 4 or whatever trading platform you're using. Okay, are you selling right now? No, I'm not selling yet, McDavid, not yet. Yeah, I entered a sell this morning though. Earlier this morning I entered a sell at 2673 and 2674 earlier. So this drop that we had earlier this morning, I was actually in a sell for it, so that played out, and now I don't want to enter sell again. Okay, so the area where I'm going to look to enter sell again is going to be at around 26.80 and 26.82. That would be the next best area for me to actually sell here. I know we have a resistance, but I'm just, yeah, I'm not really convinced. I don't know. I'm not convinced that it's going to go down based on my strategy. So I don't know. It may go down, but based on the strategy that I'm trading, I just don't uh, feel like selling at this area. So let's double tap on your screen, guys. Let's get the likes up to 10,000. Double tap on your screen. Thank you to everybody who's tapping. Thank you to everyone who's following. Really appreciate it. Okay, so that is the analysis for gold. Now at this point, I'm going to just set an alert. Okay, the area where I'm looking to enter a sell, 26.80. I'm gonna just set an alert there. Okay, so I'm gonna just set an alert. That way I just get notified when the price gets there. Okay, and then for the buy, I'm looking for a buy at 26.56, right? So I'm also going to set an alert there. Oh, I've reached the maximum number of alerts, so I need to delete some alerts. I've got a lot of alerts here, so yeah, let me just delete a few. Okay, so set alert here. The stop loss is too huge. Yeah, it is huge, but that's why you need to make sure you use the right lot size so you don't blow your account. Okay, so that's the best area to set a stop loss, just because that is, if the price breaks that level, just know it's gonna go high, but the chances of it going there is very, very low. So yeah, so when it comes to setting stop loss, always make sure you're setting it at a realistic level and an area you know that, hey, once price gets to this level, you know that it's gonna go against you further. Not, oh, I'm gonna just set my stop loss here because this is where I'm comfortable with losing or whatever, you know. The loss should be determined by the lot size you're using, not by where you think you're comfortable losing and stuff like that. You understand? So okay, all right, so I think I'm done here with the analysis for gold. Let's move on to the next, yeah, let's move on to the next pair to analyze. So we have GBP USD next. All right, so I just bring it up right now. GBP USD, let's start with GBP USD. With this strategy, it works best on the 1 hour. Okay, let me delete this note here. Okay, let's see what's going on with this one. Okay, how did you come up with that sell limit? So with GBP USD, I actually took a sell yesterday from it when it got to 22.33, and I'm going to explain it. Okay, let me just explain. I'm going to delete all this line because it's no longer it's no longer useful, so I'm going to delete all this stuff. Okay, so GBP USD is currently at 21.82. That's the current price. So what we can see here, if I zoom out, this market is currently in a downtrend. Okay, so GBP USD is currently in a downtrend. So if the market is in a downtrend, usually the best trades to look for is to look for a sell. Okay, once I enter and set my stop loss and TP, now it's going to start. Now it keep going and start to move off my SL and TP. Once I enter and set my SL and TP, now it keeps going and start, yeah. So once you enter that stop loss and you take profit, then you don't need to do anything anymore. So everything happens automatically. Does it change the beginning dollar we put in? No, it doesn't change. So number one, before you enter a trade, you're going to determine exactly how much money you're willing to lose. You do that by calculating the difference between your entry and the number of pips area where you want to get out. So you subtract your entry from the area where you would want to get out if the price is going against you. That will give you the number of pips that is. So now once you get the pips, you can now multiply that by the lot size that you're using, and you should be able to know exactly how much you're going to lose. Okay, now there's a website called myfxbook.com which can actually help you easily to do that. So myfxbook.com. So I'm gonna go to this and I'll just quickly show you guys. Let's double tap on the screen, guys. Let's get the likes to 20k. Thank you, guys. Now we are at 10k, which is awesome. Now the next target is 20k. So on this website, myfxbook.com, you come to this website. It's a very useful site. You know, it has a few tools that you can use. Go on YouTube to learn more about how to use all those different tools. I'm just going to show you one that you can actually use to determine what kind of lot size to use and to know exactly how much money you can like lose or willing to risk on a trade. Okay, so you want to go to FX calculators. When you come to the website here, you go to FX calculator, and then the next thing you want to do over here, you're going to see a bunch of different calculators and things. So the one that you want to go here that can help you to determine how much money to lose and stuff, you go to position size. Okay, position size calculator. Thank you for the heart, I appreciate it. All right, so you come here, and then yeah, so this is there's a lot of videos on YouTube that will show you how to use it. Okay, so just go on YouTube and search how to calculate position size, okay, on myfxbook.com. There's a video on YouTube that will explain it more in details, okay, but I'll just do a quick tutorial. So right here, you come currency pair, you click there, you select the pair that you're trying to trade. Okay, this is something you do before you enter a trade. All right, so you're trying to determine what is the right lot size to use for the amount of money you're trying to risk. Okay, so for example, GOLD I'll just select that, and then account currency. What is your account currency? For me, it's USD, so I put USD. Account size, this is basically the money in your account right now. Okay, what is your current trading balance? For example, let's say it is 500. Okay, so you got 500 in your account right now. That's your balance. Okay, when you open your MT4, whatever, you see the balance is 500, for example. Okay, so here, risk reward ratio. Now if you know how much, you know the percentage of what you're willing to risk, you can put that here. Usually the recommended risk you should take is no more than 2% of your account balance. Okay, so 2% of that 500 is what you should be willing to risk on any single trade. Okay, now if you instead of the risk ratio, instead you know exactly the amount of money you're willing to risk, then you want to go over here and swap with money. Okay, so I'll just click swap with money, and then you just put, okay, you put here, for example, you're comfortable risking, let's say for example $60. Okay, so 60 bucks is what you are comfortable risking, so you put $60 right here. And then down here, stop loss pips. This is basically the pips. So the pips from your entry, like this is a calculation you do. You come to your chart here. You're going to analyze, okay, the area where you want to enter. You subtract that from where you would get out if the price is going against you. So whatever that pips is, let's say for example the stop loss pips is 50. Okay, so 50 pips, that is it. And now the next thing you do, this next part here, you just leave it the way it is. You don't need to do anything, it's by default. And now you just click on calculate. Okay, and then yeah, so now on the bottom here it will tell you exactly what lot size to use. All right, so it's under sizing. What you can use is 0.12 lot size. Okay, So if you're using 0.12 lot size, it will make it so that if the trade goes against you, okay, if it hits that your stop loss of 50 pips, then you're gonna lose this amount of money right here. Okay, so this is just a good tool to use. It just simplifies the process of having to like always, you know, figuring it out by yourself, do all those calculations. Okay, so let me go back to an analysis here with GOLD XAUUSD. This is the okay. So let's continue here. That was an alert. What was that alert that just went off? Oh, it's Euro USD. Okay. I had an alert on Euro USD. Let me just see what's going on here. Okay. Oh, okay. So this one didn't play out. Okay. Let's see. Okay, it's approaching this resistance. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get too distracted. So let's continue with GOLD USD for now. Okay. Alright, so was it? No, it's not GOLD USD. I was looking at GBP USD. So GBP USD was the pair that I was looking at. For those who are just joining, welcome to the live. Hope you guys are doing great. What I'm doing here is analyzing the FX market. Currently analyzing GBP USD. So far I've analyzed gold, and now moving on to GBP USD. This is what I do on the live. I come live twice per day. First time is around 9 a.m. or 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, and then the second time is at 9 p.m. Eastern time. You can learn a lot from my live if you're a beginner. Make sure you follow me here on TikTok and join my group so you can stay connected. Link is in the bio. So head over to my bio right now. You'll see a link. Okay. So let's continue here. So GBP USD, as I was saying, I took a sell at around 22.33 here yesterday when the price came to it. Okay, and then my target for this sell was at 21.62. Okay, so this is like a nice trade that actually played out. So why did I take this trade? Because market is in a downtrend. Okay, when I analyzed it, I can see market is in a downtrend. So I want to look to sell. Now, where do I look to sell? Well, usually in a downtrend, the best area to sell, I would have to like explain it. So in a downtrend, what the price is doing is forming lower highs and lower lows, right? This is what the price is doing. Now, each time the price breaks below a low, okay, whenever the price breaks a low there, that turns into resistance. So this example here, this is a downtrend. We have the previous low right here. We can see price broke below it, so this turns into resistance. So now the resistance includes also the previous high. Okay, so the highest point the price went to once it formed that low, here, it went all the way to this high. This is the lowest high, okay, that the price created. So from the low to the high the price created, that's going to be the resistance. The moment the price breaks below that low, this turns into resistance. Okay, so right here, so this here turns into resistance. Not only that, but the high as well. So I'm going to mark both of them, right? So there we go, that's our resistance. So now what you want to do, you're going to look to enter a sell when the price comes to the top part of that resistance. Okay, you can sell here. Sometimes price can come here, get rejected, and actually come down. So this could actually be an area to sell here, but for here you want to wait for confirmation. Usually when the price comes here, you want to wait for a bearish candlestick to form there. Once you see that, that's one sign that price is getting rejected, so you can enter sell from there. Okay, so that's one area to enter sell. Now the best area to actually sell is usually at the top area of that resistance. So when the price returns, okay, it doesn't have to be necessarily exactly the top, but Once it's approaching that top part of that resistance, this is where you're gonna enter a sell right away. With this one, you don't really need to wait for confirmation. Okay, majority of the time, that's where the price is gonna sell off from. Okay, so you enter sell there, and then you just target. You have two areas. So first area, usually you would target the previous support that the price formed before coming to this point. So that one, it could be anywhere. Okay, so that would be the first area to target, and then finally the second area is the low point here. Okay, the new low that the price formed before returning back to this resistance. That will be the next area you target for your take profit. And then your stop loss for this trade, you just set it slightly. Usually I recommend setting it above the previous high. Okay, above the previous higher or lower high. That is usually the safest area to set it up, just because there are times when the price, even though it gets rejected here, it may end up trying to do a fake out. Okay, it may try to do a fake out here and then eventually return back down. So that's why you just want to set it up the best areas above the previous high, because the price really wants to actually, if this breakout is real, it needs to break above the second previous high as well. So if it breaks above the second previous high, now it has changed, now it has changed character. It is now, there's a high chance now, eventually once it breaks this one, usually it will come back down again, and then eventually it will now start moving higher. Okay, so that's basically what happened here with GBP/USD. As you can see, the market was in a downtrend. I mean, it's still in a downtrend. Okay, now we see we have a low here. This is a low it formed. The previous low was this one here at 1.2192. Okay, so where I have this gray box, this one is a little bit, yeah, it's not too obvious, but it is a resistance because it was once the low price reacted. How do I know it's a low? Well, it is a low whenever the price, okay, it's a support is formed whenever we have a bearish candlestick followed by a bullish candlestick. So once the price forms bearish candle followed by a bullish, that's usually how the support is formed. And then the support becomes even more stronger if the price actually bounces back up, like it actually goes up high to a certain point. It makes it a now stronger resistance. So that's why we have here, we can see GBP/USD came down here, bounced off, and then that makes that area a support. So now I just mark it here, and then we can see price actually broke below that, right? So it broke below that level there. So now we now have a resistance. Now the resistance is between this low, so where I have this green line here, so between there and then the high point, which is here at 1.2261. So that's the resistance. So what I do once I've marked that, I will just grab this horizontal box here. So this gray box you can see is a tool you can get on TradingView here. Okay, you just go over here to this area. Okay, click on that, and then it's right here, rectangle. Okay, and then you just put it on the chart, and yeah, you can adjust the way it looks just by clicking on it. So if you click on it like this, then this thing here will pop up, and then you can like change the color. You can change the color, change the thickness. Okay, the outward here we have a line here, so you can click here to change the thickness if you want to make it a little bit more smaller. So yeah, so that's it. So I basically grab this tool, and then what I want to do, so once I've marked my support, my low here, I mark one here, and then I mark the top part as well. So let me mark it. So I grab another line, and then I mark the top part. You see, now grab that rectangle box, and I just, now I just delete this green line because I don't need it anymore. Okay, so delete this green line, and then that's it. So now we have our resistance zone. Okay, So this is a resistance zone, and now I just want to wait for the price to now come all the way to the top. It doesn't have to get all the way to the top, by the way. Once I just see it has made it like halfway to the top already, like, okay, like about here, I will start selling. Okay, I'll enter the first sell, and if it goes higher again, then I enter another sell, and then that's it. Okay, so that's what played out here with GBP USD, as you guys can see. So currently with GBP USD, our current low, now that the price has sold from here, it could come up here. This is still resistance. It is in a downtrend. So for the price to break out of this downtrend, we need the price to break above this current resistance here, 1.2267. If it can break above that, now we have a shift in the market. Price is telling us that it wants to now move higher. Okay, so now we can start looking for buying opportunities once we can see a break above 1.2270. Okay, so we can look for buying opportunities at the retest. All right, but for now we are still slightly bearish, and our current low is this one here. This is now the next thing you want to mark. Okay, if you're trying to look for, yeah, so this is the next low here. This is at 2098. So that's the current low. You just mark it there, because if the price breaks below this low, okay, that's going to turn into resistance, including the highest point it went to. Okay, so yeah, so just mark that. And for a buy, this low here is a support. All right, this is a support. Whenever the price forms a low, even if it's in a downtrend, it is a support. So when the price returns to that and it holds that, you can actually look for a buy there. That's counter trending, but it will work only if the support is holding. Okay, so yeah, so that is a low here. This is now the best area to actually look for a buy for GBP USD right here. So this is 2105, between 2105 and 2099 will be the next area to look for a buy. Okay, so we also see this here is a liquidity that the price is creating or has created right here. Okay, so this zone that we have here is liquidities the price created. So we want to see the price come here too. Because of this liquidity, it makes this low here very powerful now. Okay, so now there's a very high chance that once price returns to 21, okay, or 2099, is going to bounce up. Okay, so just mark that area on your chart here. That's 2104, 2098. Just mark it down on your calendar there, because that is a good area to look for a buy. And now for a sell, okay, for a sell, we have the current resistance. Okay, we still have, what is it called, 2263. 2263 would be an area to enter a sell. Okay, so 2263, 62 would be an area to look for a sell for GBP here. Okay, so I'm just gonna, yeah. Okay, so let's double tap on our screen, guys. Let's get the likes to 20,000. Double tap on your screen. To everybody who's just joining, welcome to the live. Hope you guys are doing great. What I'm currently doing here is just analyzing the Forex market. I do this whenever I'm live. I come live twice per day. Great place to learn if you are a beginner. The times that I come live: morning around 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Second time is around 9 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you follow me on TikTok and join my group. Link is in the bio. Okay, join the group so you can stay connected with the community. Okay, so here, okay, I'm gonna make this blue because that's what I do. Let's see what's happening with gold. I haven't heard any alerts, nothing, so I wonder what the price is doing. Let's go and see. Okay, So it's still at 26.72. I can see it dropped a little bit. It dropped all the way down to 26.68, and now it's going back up. Okay, so for gold, the plan is still the same. Best area to sell is right here, 26.80, 26.82. That is where you want to enter sell, and then your SL is at 26.90. Make sure you apply proper risk management, and this is the TP right there. Okay, and for the buy as well, because I didn't, for the buy we're looking at 26.56. Okay, 26.56. I think I will also, let me write down the one for the buy as well, so I didn't write it down. Okay, so gold buy TP. Okay, so TP1 is at, oh wait, okay, I didn't even give the entry. So entry is between 26.56 or 57. Okay, okay, 26.56. Okay, and then TP is gonna be 26. Oops. 26.60. Okay, and then TP2 is gonna be 26.65. Okay, 26.65, and your stop loss 26.61. Okay, I absolutely love seeing other traders honing their skills on this app. Yeah, I'd like to ask a question, please. Sure, what is your question? Feel free. This is a great place to learn. Okay, so feel free to ask questions. Okay, so this is it. This is potential gold buy, and then this is a potential gold sell. Okay, okay, about time frame. Oh shoot, yeah. What do you mean? Yes, thank you for, it's not 61. Yeah, thank you for catching up to that. It should be 51, not 61. Okay, all right. Yeah, thank you for that, catching up on that. Okay, typo. What was the open price for gold today? Well, it's pretty simple. You can just go on the daily time frame. Okay. The market is open 24/7. Okay, from Sunday evening 5 p.m. Eastern time until Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so you go to the daily time frame. Okay, for that person asking that question, the current daily candle is right here. Can't really see it because I have all these messages, but this is the current daily candle. And when the price opened here, it opened at 26.63. Okay, it opened at 26.63.51. Are you waiting for it to hit one of those sell buy spot? Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, so when the price gets to, for me to buy, when the price gets to 26.60, I mean sorry, when the price gets to 26.57, that is where I'm going to look for a buy. Okay, and now if it doesn't, then forget it. Now it means the sell is the one that's going to play out. Okay, so the sell would come at 26.80, then I'll look for a sell. Okay, so whenever you're analyzing, always have two scenarios. Okay, two scenarios. Don't just be waiting. Let's say you analyze and you're strictly waiting for a buy, and then that's it. The price may never, I mean, unless you have a strategy, but for me, I always have area where I'm going to sell and then areas where I'm going to buy, and then that's it. And I wait for one of two things to play out. If the buy comes, then I buy. If the sell, whichever one comes first, I will, yeah, I will take the trade. Okay, so yeah, gold is not at our area to buy or sell, so we can't really trade gold at this point. Okay, so back to GBP/USD. For GBP/USD here, I've basically completed the analysis. Like I said, where I'm looking for a sell is going to be at this area here, which is 1.226162. That will be where I look for a sell. Okay, so that's one area to look for a sell. The second area to look for a sell, okay, would be for GBP/USD right now. The next best area for a sell, if this one doesn't play out, you want to look for a sell at 1.2322. Okay, so 1.2322 would be area where you can look for a sell for GBP/USD, and then just set your stop loss at 1.2383. Okay, so 1.2383, you set your stop loss if you're entering the sell from 1.22. Yeah, 1.22. The earliest you can start entering that sell is around 1.2315. Okay, that's the earliest, and then the final is around 1.2321. So that's it. This is where I will mark it. This is 1 hour time frame, by the way, in case you were wondering. This is 1 hour time frame. Okay, so just go to the 1 hour time frame, zoom out, and you can see this is the current structure. The price has formed. So we look to enter a sell with this one here, the one at 1.22. Let me just let you know ahead of time, this one is a little bit risky. Okay, so just know that with this one here, if you do take it, just know it's a little bit risky. It's about like 60% chance it will play out, just because price already did sell up from that area, right? So if it comes here, yeah, it could sell off, but it also could end up breaking above. Okay, so just be careful. But the one that has a little bit higher chance of success is this one here, 1.2315 and 1.2321. That one has a higher chance because price hasn't come to that area yet. Okay, price hasn't come to that area yet, so it has a higher chance of selling up from there. Okay, and then for the buy, you're looking at 20,000. Sorry, not 20,000. So 1.2099, 1.2104, and so on. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the next pair here. Let's look at AUD/USD next. Okay. So AUD/USD is another pair I gave out a buy on the Telegram group. I gave out a, not a buy, sorry, a sell. So I gave it a sell in the Telegram group yesterday, and that buy actually played out. Okay, not surprised. It played out pretty well. So that buy was taken at 61, around 61, 80, 84, 85, and then take profit. Number one was at 61.70, and then finally 61.63. Okay, so that buy played out. At least the first TP got hit. So now let's see where is the next area we can look to sell AUD/USD. Let's look at what the market is doing here. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom out. We can see the overall direction price is in is a downtrend. Okay, It's currently in a downtrend, and what we want to do is mark our previous. This also is based on my strategy, guys. You can see that strategy, the same thing that played out in GBP USD is basically the same thing that played out in AUD USD as well. So what we can see here, we have a downtrend formation right now, and then our previous low is here. This is our current low. Okay, let me just, so this here is the current low that AUD USD is currently formed. All right, previous low is sitting all the way up here. This is the previous low. So you know what we do, we just mark it. Okay, now the highest point, once the price formed this low here at 61.72, the highest point it went to was all the way up here at 62.04. Okay, that was the highest point it went to. So what you do, you just mark that area like this. Okay, I'll just use this box, and yeah, so I just mark it. You can see now you know what to do. The next thing you want to do, you wait for the price to break this low. I mean, it already did, so now you want to look to sell around the top area. Okay, so you can see that's what happened without the USD. The price, once it made it to this top area, which is the strongest resistance area, it started selling off. Okay, and yeah, so this would have been a nice trade. So it's currently at resistance here, very strong resistance at 0.6204. Okay, so 6204 and 61.98, very strong resistance there for AUD USD, which price is literally approaching it now. It's at that resistance again. So we are in a downtrend. The price is going to break to go higher. We need to see a break above. We need to see a break above 62.10. Okay, so we need to get a break above that area. If we break there, then we will most likely now begin heading higher. Okay, so now let's mark areas where we can look for next buy and sell for AUD USD. Okay, so AUD USD here, the next best area where I would look for a buy would be down here at 61.54. Okay, so where I have this line here, 61.54, so this blue line, okay, 61.54 is where I would enter a buy, and then for the next area for me to actually sell would be at around 62.16 and 62.18. Okay, so 62.16, 62.18 would now be the best area for me to actually enter sell for AUD USD. So what I want to do at this point, okay, this one here was an inverted fair value gap, which already played out. So I'm going to just delete this here on the chart. It's no longer necessary. Oops, delete. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna set an alert here at 62.15 so that when the price gets there, I will now just enter my trade right away. Okay, and then the stop loss is going to be up here at 62.35. Okay, so just this is a potential trade sell for AUD USD. Okay, we're looking for a sell at 62.15, 62.18, and then our stop loss is at 62.37. Okay, and then we just target, target like, so from this entry, once you enter the sell here, number one, you want to target 62.05. Okay, 62. So this is like 20 pips profit from there. That's first TP, second TP around 61.83. Okay, so that's it. So I'm gonna write this one here as well for AUD USD, just in case. It's probably not gonna happen during this live because I'm about to go off very soon. Okay, so AUD USD sell Oh god, what the... Alright, so what was the point? 62.15. Thank you, Pips, for the gift. Okay, and then the first TP is at okay. So that one is at 61.83. Okay. Okay. That's it. Right. So this is sell. Let me also write the one for the buy. Okay. So buy. Whenever I'm broken, you make me feel whole. Whenever I'm lonely, you're there for my soul. Wherever you are, girl, that's where I'm going home. Whenever you're down, I'll be there to know. Oh, I want to get out with you forever. You see through the storm, take me as I am. With this magic and time. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, so for the buy, the YouTube is having a bad experience. Okay, anyways. Hey, what's your Telegram channel? It's on the TikTok. Just go to my TikTok, you'll see. 61.54. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that's it. So you want to look for buy for GOLD USD. around 61.54. Okay, 61.54, and then this is the targets right here, 61.66, and so on. Okay, all right, and then for sell, you want to look for sell around 62.15, 62.18, and then this is the target right there. Okay, so you can take a screenshot of this, and then yeah, and then just place those trades. Okay, all right, yeah, so below, Jasmine, what are you speaking? What are you saying below? What are you referring to? Okay. Yeah, so Nigel, I did analyze gold. So this live here is being recorded, by the way. So if you ever want to like rewatch it, just go to my channel here. Okay, can't say the name, but go to this channel and you can rewatch this live on there as well. Okay, I will do a quick summary. What time you're executing the order on the 15 minute time frame. Okay, so let's go. So we looked at GPUSD, we looked at AUD, and then we look at gold. So that's usually the maximum number of pairs that I allow myself to analyze for this live, because this live is just for 1 hour. Okay, so the next session of this live is going to be in the evening, and then this one here is where I'll share with you guys more tips and things, more knowledge that can help you in your trading journey. Okay, so be sure to join that live later today. It's going to start at around 9 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so for today's live, we're done for now. Thank you everyone for watching the live. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, join my Telegram group, join my there's a link in the bio. Go there and then join it to stay connected. Okay, so I'll see you guys later today. TP for gold. Okay, let me go back to gold. So this is the these are the targets for gold. Okay, price has not gotten to these areas yet, so these are all potential trades. You can take a screenshot of this right now. Okay, so look for sell for gold around 2680, 2682, SL at 2690, and then your TP is right here, 2676 and 2671. All right, next one we have for buy, for potential buy, we're sitting looking for buying around 2657, 2656, and then these are the targets right there. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. Okay, that's it. There's one thing, these targets, all this are all scalping opportunities. Okay, areas to trade gold for the day today. Okay, price is definitely going to come to one of this area today. Okay, one thing I didn't do, I did not look at the overall market direction. Usually that's what I will start with. I will start by analyzing the daily time frame, drop down to 4 hour and 1 hour to just see where the price is going in the long term. But I didn't do that because of time, so I just wanted to give you guys areas to quickly look for trades, because that's the most important thing, right? We want to focus on trying to make profit, right? And if you can know the areas where price is going to reverse from, that's all you gotta know. Where the price is heading in the long term is good to know, but the thing that's making us money is the thing that's happening right now. So we need to take advantage of the current opportunities that's right in front of us. Do you understand? So yeah, NAS 100, yeah, US 100. Let's see. What time frame do you analyze the market? So usually I start my analysis on the daily time frame so I can see the overall direction. Okay, see what is the structure on that daily time frame, and then after that, once I understand that, I just mark out those areas. Okay, the support and current resistance on those time frame on the daily, and then most of my trades I take them on the 1 hour time frame and the 15 minutes. Usually this my setup appears more on the 1 hour and the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so yeah, okay, so that's basically it. So that's why you can see all this analysis that we did. It was mostly on the 1 hour and on the 15 minutes. Okay, so can you show me the setup for LDUSD? Hello, hi Moses. Okay, so this is the setup for LDUSD. Um, where where did it go? Okay, right here. So just take a screenshot. Hope you can see it. It's a little bit sunny. Let me clean. I need. Hold on. Okay. Let me just clean this screen here. Here. There. So yeah, that's this. This is it. Okay. Yeah, it's actually sunny outside where I am at. So the alerts is not Jasmine. So it's the setup. Okay, the setup is on the 1 hour time frame. The setup is on the 1 hour time frame. So I set my alert, like it doesn't really matter what time frame you go on to set the alert. The alert, whether you set it on the 1 minute 15, it's still gonna appear at the same place. Okay. So the alert is set on the price levels where we're looking to enter the trade. So for the sell, you just set the alert at 62.15. Okay, so that when the price gets there, you just enter the sell right away. Okay, it doesn't matter which time period. Just once you notice price is at 62.15, then you go ahead and enter a sell, right? Because with this analysis, there's no confirmation. Okay, this is one of my strategies. There's no confirmation that I need to, oh, let me go on 10 minutes or let me go on 15 and see what kind of candlestick gets formed around that area so I can sell. No, once the price gets to 62.15, I will just enter a sell right away. So that's why I have the alert set at 62.15 so that I will just sell right away. Okay, the same thing for the buy. Okay, I enter right away when I notice. Once I get that notification, I see price, I'll get a notification on my phone. I open my chart. Okay, and I want to make sure I'm entering at 62. So when you open the chart, the price is, maybe let's say it got to 62.15, but it already started dropping drastically. If it's already close to the TP1, I'm not going to enter the trade anymore because I've already missed out, right? But if it's still around 62.15 when I open the chart, then I'll go enter. All right, now what you can do, you can actually set a limit order. All right, you can set a limit order on the trading platform. Limit order is basically, you're basically just placing the order at this price level. Okay, so when the trade or when the price arrives at this area, your trade is going to get automatically activated. You understand? So that's another thing you can do. right? So that might help. It might help actually, but sometimes because it depends on what broker you're using, because sometimes the the spread, you know, from the entry might be a little bit different and all that from the actual entry that I'm giving out here. So sometimes when you set your limit order, the trade might not get activated just because maybe the spread is either slightly below this entry point. So you understand. So that's why I would prefer to just set an alert so that when the price gets there, I just enter the trade. Okay. So US 100, usually I wouldn't do this, but I will just I'll just be nice. Let me just quickly look at it. Quickly look at it here because someone requested that. So I'll just be nice and look at it here. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. You're doing a great work. People pay for this information. Yeah. Thank you very much. So this market here is in a downtrend. Okay. It is in a downtrend. So what we can see here, we see formations of lower highs and lower low. We have this low here which price took out. Now it's going up. Okay. Okay. So let's see here. Slow price broke it. Okay. Now let's just see what's happening here. Currently have this resistance here. The price is currently selling off from. Okay. So US 100, really good area to have sold was going to be at 20,969. Price already sold up from there. What you want to do, you don't want to sell yet. This is a resistance. Price already took a sell from there. The next area to look for potential sell is going to be at 21,191. Okay, so 21,191 is where I will set my alerts. Started at 21,156. This is where you want to enter a sell because this market is in a downtrend, so you want to look for a sell. Okay, and the best area is around 21,000. Okay, in the short term, we have the small resistance, which is at 20, so it's between 21,011 and 20,948, and we can see price already sold off there. So if you didn't take a sell here, it's already too late. Okay, now for a buy, um, for US 100, we have the current support here. This is the current support right here, 20,550. So this is an area to look for potential buy. Let me just zoom out here. Yeah, because the market is in downtrend. So if with this one here, when the price comes to it, you want to, before you actually enter a buy, wait for 1 hour candle to actually close bullish at this area before you actually go ahead and enter your buy. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. As of right now, price is heading down. The next area where I'm targeting is going to go down to it's going to be around 20,562, 20,534. That's the next area where it should get to, and once it gets to this area, then you can look for buy at this level. Now the stop loss, when it comes to the stop loss, you want to set it below the next low after this, because this is the current low, right? So you need to zoom out a little bit to figure that out. So if I just mark, let me use this horizontal line here. So this is the current low. So the next low below this point we have right here. Okay, so this is our next low. It's quite a huge stop loss. So yeah, so just make sure you go to exactly. Buying here is also at 20,000. This was also liquidity. It could actually break the low. So yeah, just be careful with that one. Okay, the best trade I would take if I'm going to trade this, I'm going to look for a buy around, I'll look for buy around 20,000, 20,400, 20,300. Okay, that is actually the best area I will look for buy. Okay, but here, this one here is going to be, it could is an area, this current low here, the one here at 20,500 is a good area to quickly scalp the market, because when the price comes there, it will react. Okay, it is a support, and on the lower time frames, anytime price arrives at a support, it tends to bounce off a little bit. Okay, so you could see a quick bounce off of this support right here before the market continue heading down further. Okay, so that's why I say in the short term you can look for buy here, quick buying opportunity here, and then target like, so from 20,537 you target 20,600 for example, or 20,650, and then so on. Okay, but for sell, best area to sell is around 21,149, 21,185. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna end the live today. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys later today at around 9 p.m. Eastern time. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Take care. Bye for now. And those watching on the YouTube, thank you so much for the support. Please make sure you give this live thumbs up. Okay, if you're watching afterwards, do the same. Thank you so much. Feel free to join the Telegram group. This is where you can stay connected with myself and the community. All right, let me read the question here. So sorry, Suraj, for not answering your question, because the YouTube here, I'm using the same screen, so I'm not able to monitor the chat live. Okay, but let me see, what is your question? I have a question. Ask you one. Imagine your capital is $10 and you take one trade, risk $3. But what invest capital number of you? Okay, that is a question I'm trying to understand. What invest capital number of you? So Suraj, I'm trying to understand your question. Can you please re-explain it? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? I don't even know if you're still here. I guess you're not even here. Okay. Anyways, guys, see you guys later tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Take care. Bye for now.